Today is April 4th, 2025, and it's been a week since I took delivery of my first car. Here's how it happened. Long-time viewers would know that I drove a 2011 E90 BMW 328i that my parents bought back in 2016. Now, funny enough, that car is the reason I started MCR 10 years ago. My mom wanted me to choose our next car, so I did some research, watched a ton of reviews, and somewhere along the way, I decided I want to do reviews myself. Don't ask me why, but I did. And a year later, I review our new car. 9 years later, I'm a full-time car reviewer, and I'm finally buying one for myself. And so I naturally wanted an upgrade over my 328i, and I wanted a sports car this time. But I didn't really want to spend more than $20,000 on a new car, so the options were limited, and I was looking into a 435i with the N55. Powerful, sounds really nice, and is somewhat reliable. Somewhat. I got to drive a couple of them, but I was torn between a Grand Coupe, a Coupe, and a Cabrio. Now, I loved the driving experience. It was really nice, but something wasn't right. And so on one Sunday, I was hanging out with friends, and my buddy Carlo was there, the person who helped me find the Tacoma and handled all the service. He was throwing in ideas of what car I should get next because he wasn't really happy with my 435i choice. As a mechanic, he said they're a nightmare to work with. He then said something that stuck in my head. C43 was definitely not for me, but A45? I thought it was way over my budget, so I hopped on Marketplace, saw two cars for sale, both too expensive for me. A 2014 model and a 2016 facelift model, 10 minutes away from my house. The 2016 model was almost $12,000 over my budget. A normal human would say, keep looking at the 4 Series, but MCR said, let's go to the 2016 model today. It was a Wednesday, so I go see the car, fall in love with it, and tell the guy, listen buddy, I want this car, but I cannot afford it. Can I take it? He said yes. So we agreed on the payment method, and I drive over to my buddy Carl at BW Motors to get him and his mechanic to check out the car, see if it's all good. And keep in mind, I still haven't told my parents about anything. They don't even know where I'm at. Carl loves the car. He told me it's almost brand new. It's in pristine condition, only 73,000 kilometers on the clock, and it's sourced from Germany, and it has only one owner in Lebanon. It all started to look good, but now I had to tell my parents I'm spending all my savings on the car. Now, telling my parents was the least of my concern because there was another someone who was looking at the car for over a week. I learned that the other guy would be there at 9 a.m. to check out the car and maybe take it. So all I had to do was to show up with the money before him. Alright guys, so I'm on my way now to deposit the first 10 grand to reserve the car in my name. I'm excited, but at the same time I'm feeling, kind of emotional. This car has been through it all, and just, selling it is something I always knew was gonna happen, but I'm excited for the upgrade. This is gonna be a really, really good upgrade. It might not be the best financial decision, but as a car guy, you just put everything aside and you just want a car. These are the last clips with my BMW. I'm gonna miss this car so damn much. Bro, there's so much traffic. If the guy gets there before me, it's done.
2 hours later.
All right, so I think we got the car, guys. I just paid 10 grand. The guy was there checking the car, bro. And now he's making a mess over there in the dealership. But, first bird gets the worm, whatever they say. But if I did second, the rest of the money that I have to pay, beforehand. And yeah, I guess we're taking the car today. I don't know, fingers crossed. I'd love for the car to go back home with me today. But yeah, let's see how that goes. And so we secured the car, which was pretty stressful to be honest. And the car unfortunately didn't come back with me that day. But you can imagine how excited I was to wake up the next day. It's 6:30 a.m. and I want to send him a message to see what time I should go pick up the car, but it's still too early. I'm so excited. I barely slept last night. Taking delivery of my first sports car. That's crazy, dude. Now at this point, it was all becoming too real. I was definitely very excited to take delivery of my first AMG, but I couldn't help but think if I was doing the right decision or not. I was worried that I was spending all my life savings on one depreciating asset, and ask anybody, this is the worst financial decision you could make. Personally, I thought it was worth it. I didn't care if I didn't go out for the next 5 months, and I had to work double the time to be able to afford this car. As MCR, as a car guy, I thought this was the best decision to make, and it was all worth it. Alright guys, so I've made it to Car Lab finally. The car is downstairs. They've covered it in this red cover. We're signing up the papers. I'm finishing up the first payments because they're being very generous with the whole payment process. And I'm gonna get the keys and take delivery of the car today. Alright guys, so I guess this is it. The car is currently covered. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw this car a couple of days back when I came to put the first payment and to see if this is a car I want, but I mean now we're doing the whole dramatic effect. Let's do it. Alright guys, this is it. My new car. I still can't believe this is mine. I can't wait to drive it. You're gonna see my first impressions on this thing. We have to wait for it to warm up. I've been warned about how to use this car with the dual clutch, with the whole turbocharging. But I mean, yeah, it feels nice, it smells nice, and I mean, it's so damn clean. I mean, they did a good job at detailing this thing. And what's funny is that my brain didn't process that this is my car, because as a car reviewer, I take cool cars all the time, drive them, enjoy them, but I have to return them at the end of the day or end of the weekend. This time, this car is here to stay. All right, guys, this is it. My first drive in the AMG A45. Dude, I can't believe this is my car. It just feels like another review I'm doing. My temperatures are all set, so I think we can start to have a bit of fun in Sports Plus. It is so quick. Wow, and the gearbox is so damn fast. We have a dual clutch in this thing. And one thing I noticed is that there's a bit of turbo lag. You know, I still haven't driven this generation of cars, so I haven't reviewed this car before. I don't know what it drives like. There's a hint of turbo lag, which adds to the charm of it. I feel like I like it because you kind of anticipate the power and then you and the burbles on the upshifts. Wow, dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this thing. Good thing we have Apple CarPlay. This was a deal breaker for me, dude. It has Apple CarPlay. This is like the best thing that could ever happen. I mean, people buy this A45 for the engine. I'm like, dude, does it have CarPlay or not? Bro, the bong, wah, bong, bong, bong. I hope you can hear that. I hope you can hear that sound. Anyways, on the way back home, feels nice, guys. It feels nice. So I went straight to the tire shop to change all 4 tires, and my parents met me there to see the car for the first time. And you can see by the look of them, they love it. I picked up my friend and we headed over to the gas station to fuel up the car for the first time, and then we drove around, had fun with it, and then I picked up my other friend who invited me over to dinner to celebrate my new purchase. And it was genuinely the best tow I ever had. Alright, so we went for a drive. Me and my buddy just passed by to have some dinner, and the A45 is outside. I still can't believe I own this car. I mean, it's something. Alright, we're pretty hungry. Today was very stressful waiting for the car, but I mean, it's there. Yay. Now the next day I wanted to go on a road trip to drive it properly, but I had to get it serviced before, of course, my friends at BW Motors. Alright, so I have arrived to BW Motors to service the AMG. First service, changing oil filter and air filter, and we're gonna see if it needs anything else. It's the first time I'm gonna see it from the underbody, but I mean, till now, this thing looks clean. Is a super hot hatch. Listen to that. Oh, I just fell in love with the sound, and it's so much better than the newer generation I reviewed. Oh my god, the all-wheel drive and the cornering abilities. It was the best value for money. I mean, there's no car that you can get for this money that gives you this amount of power, this amount of fun. I'm doing a hill climb basically on this road, and I mean, my god, what an exhilarating driving experience. I just can't believe this car is mine now. I can do this every single day, as much as I want, as much as I can. Oh my god, going sideways too. God bless AMG. This thing is a proper machine. Oh, never gets old. Wow. Now driving a bit more smoothly, let me tell you why I chose this car over any other car. As I told you, I had a limited budget, and for the money, this is the best value in terms of performance. 380 horsepower, which is still so relevant in 2025. Get the 2025 Golf R, it doesn't make this amount of power. And the sound, the rumble, the pops, this is what I needed to have. And a hot hatch is always fun to drive. I wanted to start off my first daily with a hot hatch to later on obviously upgrade to something even cooler. But I mean, from a 328i, this was really the cherry on top. I didn't expect I would get an AMG in the first place, but I'm a guy who likes to always change his cars, drive different cars here and there. So for this period, I feel now I'm turning 25, I'd like to have this car as my daily. They say it's fuel efficient, but my Lebanese audience will understand 110 kilometers per 20 liters I'm averaging, which is so damn low. I mean, my Tacoma at home makes like 160. So yeah, I mean, in terms of fuel efficiency, but I mean, keeping it in Sport Plus, I can't help but put my foot on the throttle. And I wanted a car that's 4 doors, so I wanted that added practicality because I have a lot of friends always coming with me, so getting a coupe was a bit of a downside, I would say. I have the M133 engine, which AMG won a lot of awards for. It's a really, really good engine, and you can juice out so much power because it's running on so much boost. The turbo is that big. But I mean, I don't think I will ever tune this car. I feel like stock, it's more than enough. Even an exhaust system, I like the way it sounds stock. I don't want to be too annoying on the road. This is just how I like to keep my cars as stock as possible. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was considering, for example, a 2008 Boxster, for example, but it was a bit too old for me. I want something to daily drive, not just only go on for the weekends. And having an AMG, a Mercedes-Benz, you've got all the comfort, all the luxury, so if you want to have somebody with you in the car, it's comfortable and super smooth when you're in comfort. But when you're alone and want to have a bit of fun with the car, it obviously has it. And most importantly, this car has Apple CarPlay. You don't understand how much that thing means to me, and it was a deal breaker. So I mean, having it inside here was the cherry on top.
And amidst all the excitement of buying a new car, I couldn't help but remember my old E90.
Man, the view that we have right now is really good. The drive up here is super fun. We got a iced tea, obviously. One thing that just made me realize I was coming up here, besides that, I love driving a sports car and I just needed a sports car in my life. I kind of miss my old BMW, I mean, that car has lived with me for so much, almost 9 years. I've done everything with that car. Not to get emotional or anything, but I mean, your first car always means a lot to you. And now thinking that I won't see that car again, hits home, but I mean, now I have something better.
I had a video I wanted to film last year of what's it like to own an E90 in 2024, what's it like to maintain it, the cost, and the ownership after such a long time, because I had around 230,000 kilometers on the clock. I love that thing. I did everything in it. You always have an emotional connection to your first car. I did my first kiss in it, my first drift, my road trips with my friends. I cried in it, I laughed in it. It saw everything. It saw me build MCR. We had this car in 2016, so I was really starting off, and it saw all the progress. I was driving Ferraris and then coming back to my 3 Series. So that car really meant to me, but unfortunately, like everything in life, some things end for other beautiful things to start. And so as a little homage, I kept the original key fob and put it inside this frame with a nice passage below it. I'm gonna hang it up my wall, and that way, that car will stay with me forever. Alright guys, so here's a quick walk around of my A45 AMG. I love the way this car looks, especially in this white paint. I think it's the best spec you can get on this generation, especially with the black rims and the red calipers over here with the AMG branding. It is so damn aggressive. One thing that I would do to this car is make the sensors black. I don't know what the owner has done to this car previously, but I mean, just a quick fix I believe I can do. And I just washed the car, and look how many bugs I just killed with the front end. But I mean, yeah, it's sitting super aggressively. Take a look at that. I love this location, by the way. I filmed the GT4 RS last in this place, and I mean, coming back with my own car, it feels really nice. Again, with the black accents all around. Take a look at that skirt on the side. We have tinted rear windows. Hopefully this stays on this car and it's not illegal over here in the country. And look at the body lines. I mean, the A-class proportions are so damn good. And when you have the AMG on it with the wing and the extended front splitter, it does look super damn aggressive. Take a look at that. I love the wing, guys. It's one of my favorite things
on this car as well. Everything is in black. To be honest, I prefer it way more than the pre-facelift version, especially with those dual LED lighting elements happening. And because this is a 2016, again, facelift version, you get AMG A45 badging, because everything after 2015, I believe, at Mercedes-Benz became Mercedes AMG and then the logo after it. So if you'd go for the previous one, it would be Mercedes A45 AMG. If you go for this generation, it'll be Mercedes AMG A45. That's something you have to keep in mind. My favorite part of all is this, the rear diffuser. How beautiful is that? Again, it all adds downforce because the air, it just goes from there and it flushes out, so it's pushing down on the rear end. And with that rear spoiler, now I'm not really sure how much downforce that wing and diffuser put in, but I mean, it looks good. I just like the cosmetics of it. And I mean, it is so damn calm. I'm really enjoying this car, by the way. It's been 3 weeks since I took delivery of this thing, hence the new haircut, but I just love it more and more. The more I drive it, the more I fall in love with it. And inside the AMG is where things really start to show how luxurious this car feels inside. You can see the quality, the material, the thick steering wheel. I don't have the full-on AMG performance wheel, but again, everything comes at its price, and I'm super happy with this, especially with the red stitching. We have paddle shifters behind the wheel. These are my temperature gauges, which have to be always there when I'm driving. Currently have it in Sport Plus. I'm not too sure why AMG decided to have these phone dials over here. I believe nobody used that ever on this car. And now, of course, I have to have the engine data over here in the center, especially when you're on a spirited drive. Red accents are super cool. This is not carbon fiber, but I mean, it does look fine as well. As I mentioned earlier, Apple CarPlay is equipped on this car, which is really a game changer. And those seats, they're not the full-on buckets, but they're super comfortable for long drives. They're half leather, half suede, I believe. You can see how they look from here with the red seat belts. How cool is that? Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the video. We went for a road trip. We're currently in Sunnian, and my buddy Ralph got himself an S3. So congrats to this guy. We have a huge team today. Naufal, Auto Sleeks, Gio with his M3, quote unquote, and Yusuf's here as well. So I mean, the whole gang is here. I have to thank everybody for watching this video, supporting me over the years. I got myself a new car because of you guys. So yeah, we're celebrating 10 years of MCR this year. A lot more stuff coming, but I mean, this is just the start. Shout out MCR merch. Shout out Marco, the videographer. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's have some drinks, some snacks, and watch the sunset. Yeah. Yeah.